Let's dive in and meet 100 sea animals. Here we go. Jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish have soft, wiggly bodies and long, stinging tentacles. They float through the ocean like umbrellas drifting in the water. Clownfish.
Clownfish.
Clownfish are small, orange fish with white stripes. They live safely among sea anemones and are great swimmers. Starfish.
Starfish.
Starfish have 5 arms and can regrow them if one breaks off. They move slowly across the ocean floor. Angelfish.
Angelfish.
Angelfish are colorful and glide gracefully through coral reefs. They come in many bright patterns and shapes. Pufferfish.
Pufferfish.
Pufferfish puff up like balloons when scared. Their spiky bodies help keep them safe from predators. Lionfish.
Lionfish.
Lionfish have long, striped fins that look like a lion's mane. They're beautiful but have venomous spines. Sea turtle.
Sea turtle.
Sea turtles have hard shells and flippers for swimming. They can live a very long time and travel far across the ocean. Seahorse.
Seahorse.
Seahorses are tiny fish that swim upright. The dads carry the babies in a pouch until they're born. Sea lion.
Sea lion.
Sea lions have strong flippers and love to play in the waves. They bark loudly and can walk on land using all 4 flippers. Sea urchin.
Sea urchin.
Sea urchins are round and covered in sharp spines. They hide in rocky cracks and eat seaweed. Shark.
Shark.
Sharks have sharp teeth and strong bodies for fast swimming. They've been in the ocean since before dinosaurs. Octopus.
Octopus.
Octopuses have 8 arms and can squeeze into tiny spaces. They're super smart and can change color to hide. Whale.
Whale.
Whales are giant sea mammals that breathe air. Some sing songs underwater to talk to each other. Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Dolphins are playful and smart, swimming in groups called pods. They jump, spin, and make squeaky sounds to talk. Crab.
Crab.
Crabs have hard shells and walk sideways on the sand. They use their big claws to grab food. Stingray.
Stingray.
Stingrays glide like underwater kites. They hide under sand and have long tails that can sting. Lobster.
Lobster.
Lobsters have big claws and live on the ocean floor. They come out at night to look for food. Orca.
Orca.
Orcas, also called killer whales, are black and white and love to swim in families. They are top hunters of the sea. Squid.
Squid.
Squid have long arms and jet through the water by squirting it out. If they're scared, they shoot out ink and swim away. Seal.
Seal.
Seals have flippers and love to play in the water. On land, they rest in groups and make funny noises. Eel.
Eel.
Eels look like long, slippery snakes. They hide in rocks and come out to hunt at night. Manta ray.
Manta ray.
Manta rays have huge, wing-like fins that help them glide. They're gentle giants that eat tiny plankton. Murray eel.
Murray eel.
Murray eels live in holes and peek out with sharp teeth. Their bodies are long and twisty like ribbons. Manatee.
Manatee.
Manatees are gentle sea cows that float slowly and eat plants. They love warm, shallow water and move with big tails. Whale shark.
Whale shark.
Whale sharks are the biggest fish in the sea. Even though they're huge, they only eat tiny food like plankton. Blue tang.
Blue tang.
Blue tangs are bright blue fish with yellow tails. They're fast swimmers and love living in coral reefs. Grouper.
Grouper.
Groupers are big fish with wide mouths. They like to stay near rocks and surprise their prey. Anchovy.
Anchovy.
Anchovies are tiny fish that swim in huge groups. They're food for many bigger animals in the ocean. Sardine.
Sardine.
Sardines shine silver and move together like a wave. They travel in schools to stay safe from predators. Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Barracudas are long fish with sharp teeth and strong jaws. They zoom through the water to catch other fish. Beluga whale.
Beluga whale.
Beluga whales are white and look like they're smiling. They make lots of sounds and live in cold ocean waters. Humpback whale.
Humpback whale.
Humpback whales sing beautiful songs that can travel 4 miles underwater. They jump out of the water and splash with their huge tails. Walrus.
Walrus.
Walruses have big tusks and whiskers and love to lie on ice. They use their tusks to pull themselves out of the water. Parrotfish.
Parrotfish.
Parrotfish have strong teeth that look like a beak. They bite coral and turn it into soft sand. Flounder.
Flounder.
Flounders are flatfish with both eyes on one side of their head. They blend into the ocean floor to hide from predators. Halibut.
Halibut.
Halibut are huge, flat fish that live on the sea bottom. They can grow longer than a bicycle and weigh as much as a person. Pipefish.
Pipefish.
Pipefish are skinny and look like underwater sticks. They're related to seahorses and swim very slowly. Horseshoe crab.
Horseshoe crab.
Horseshoe crabs have hard, round shells and long tails. They've been crawling in the ocean since before the dinosaurs. Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Shrimp are tiny and use their long antennae to feel around. Some shrimp even clean other fish by picking off dirt. Mackerel.
Mackerel.
Mackerel are shiny, fast-swimming fish that travel in big schools. They help feed many ocean animals like tuna and dolphins. Nudibranch.
Nudibranch.
Nudibranches are soft sea slugs with bright colors and fancy shapes. Their wild designs warn predators to stay away. Electric eel.
Electric eel.
Electric eels can zap other animals with strong electric shocks. They use electricity to hunt and protect themselves. Sea cucumber.
Sea cucumber.
Sea cucumbers are soft and squishy animals that live on the sea floor. They help clean the ocean by eating bits in the sand. Arapaima.
Arapaima.
Arapaimas are giant river fish from the Amazon. They come to the surface to breathe and can grow longer than a canoe. Mudskipper.
Mudskipper.
Mudskippers are fish that can crawl on land with their fins. They jump between puddles and even climb roots and trees. Batfish.
Batfish.
Batfish have flat bodies and look like underwater bats. They walk along the sea floor using their fins like legs. Flying fish.
Flying fish.
Flying fish leap out of the water and glide through the air. They flap their fins like wings to escape predators. Sea sponge.
Sea sponge.
Sea sponges don't move and have holes all over their bodies. Water flows through them so they can eat tiny bits of food. Needlefish.
Needlefish.
Needlefish have long, skinny bodies and sharp jaws. They swim near the surface and can leap out of the water. Triggerfish.
Triggerfish.
Triggerfish are colorful and have strong jaws for crunching shells. When scared, they lock themselves into rocks with a spine on their back. Remora.
Remora.
Remoras are fish that stick to sharks and turtles using a suction pad on their heads. They get free rides and eat leftover scraps. Cleaner wrasse.
Cleaner wrasse.
Cleaner wrasses clean other fish by picking off dead skin and parasites. They set up cleaning stations on the reef. Pyramid cowfish.
Pyramid cowfish.
Pyramid cowfish have boxy bodies and tiny horns on their heads. They swim slowly and puff up when threatened. Cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish can change their color and texture in seconds. They are super smart and use their arms to grab prey. Sea dragon.
Sea dragon.
Sea dragons look like floating seaweed with leafy fins. They use camouflage to hide from predators. Sea anemone.
Sea anemone.
Sea anemones look like flowers but are actually animals. Their tentacles sting and catch food from the water. Coral.
Coral.
Corals are tiny animals that live in groups and build big reef structures. They make colorful homes for many ocean creatures. Tuna.
Tuna.
Tuna are strong, fast fish that travel far in the open ocean. They swim in schools and are important in the food chain. Toadfish.
Toadfish.
Toadfish make loud croaking sounds underwater. They hide in the sand and stay very still. Basking shark.
Basking shark.
Basking sharks are giant filter feeders that swim with their mouths wide open. They're the second largest fish in the ocean. Zebra shark.
Zebra shark.
Zebra sharks have long tails and spots all over their bodies. They rest on the ocean floor during the day. Dogfish.
Dogfish.
Dogfish are small sharks with big eyes and sharp teeth. They swim in schools and hunt at night. Fire coral.
Fire coral.
Fire coral looks pretty but gives a painful sting. It's actually more like a jellyfish than real coral. Portuguese man-o-war.
Portuguese man-o-war.
The Portuguese man-o-war has long, stinging tentacles and a balloon-like top that floats on water. It's not one animal, it's a group working together. Mantis shrimp.
Mantis shrimp.
Mantis shrimp punch with lightning speed using their powerful claws. They can see more colors than any other animal. Spiny lobster.
Spiny lobster.
Spiny lobsters have long antennae and spiky shells. They move by flipping their tails and hide in rocky cracks. Spotted eagle ray.
Spotted eagle ray.
Spotted eagle rays have white spots on dark wings and long, thin tails. They glide gracefully through the ocean. Anglerfish.
Anglerfish.
Anglerfish live deep in the sea and use a glowing lure to catch prey. They look spooky but are clever hunters. Blue-ringed octopus.
Blue-ringed octopus.
Blue-ringed octopuses are tiny and covered in glowing blue rings. They are beautiful but carry powerful venom. Spider crab.
Spider crab.
Spider crabs have long legs and camouflage with seaweed and shells. They live in deep waters and move slowly. Sea hare.
Sea hare.
Sea hares are soft, blob-like sea slugs with big flaps that look like ears. They squirt purple ink when frightened. Brittle star.
Brittle star.
Brittle stars look like starfish but have skinny, bendy arms. If they lose an arm, it grows back. Sculpin.
Sculpin.
Sculpins are bottom-dwelling fish with big heads and spiky fins. They stay still and blend into rocks. Sea pen.
Sea pen.
Sea pens are soft corals that look like feathers sticking out of the sand. They glow in the dark when touched. Jackfish.
Jackfish.
Jackfish are fast and silvery and swim in large schools. They chase smaller fish through open water. Sea otter.
Sea otter.
Sea otters float on their backs and crack open shells with rocks. They have the thickest fur of any animal. Tarpon.
Tarpon.
Tarpons are big, shiny fish that leap out of the water. They live in warm waters and breathe air at the surface. Queen angelfish.
Queen angelfish.
Queen angelfish are bright blue and yellow with a crown-like spot. They swim in coral reefs and eat sponges. Emperor angelfish.
Emperor angelfish.
Emperor angelfish have bold blue and yellow stripes. They glide through reefs looking like royalty. Blenny.
Blenny.
Blennies are tiny fish that peek out of holes in rocks. They often perch and watch with curious eyes. Cardinal fish.
Cardinal fish.
Cardinal fish are small and shiny with big eyes. They come out at night and hide in coral by day. Hogfish.
Hogfish.
Hogfish have long snouts like pig noses and dig in the sand for food. They can change from female to male as they grow. Wrasse.
Wrasse.
Wrasses are bright and helpful fish that clean other fish. Some sleep in bubble nests at night. Anchovy.
Anchovy.
Anchovies are tiny fish that sparkle in the sunlight. They swim in giant schools to stay safe. Gurnard.
Gurnard.
Gurnards walk on the sea floor using their front fins like legs. They also make drumming sounds. Leopard shark.
Leopard shark.
Leopard sharks have spots all over their sleek bodies. They swim slowly near sandy ocean bottoms. Nurse shark.
Nurse shark.
Nurse sharks rest on the sea floor during the day. At night, they hunt crustaceans and fish with their strong jaws. Rockfish.
Rockfish.
Rockfish hide in rocky reefs and can live for over 100 years. Their spines help protect them from predators. Sturgeon.
Sturgeon.
Sturgeons are ancient fish with bony plates on their backs. They can grow huge and live in rivers and seas. Nautilus.
Nautilus.
Nautiluses have curly shells and use tiny arms to catch food. They float up and down by changing the gas in their shells. Gruntfish.
Gruntfish.
Gruntfish make grunting sounds with their teeth. They live in coral reefs and swim in schools. Scorpion fish.
Scorpion fish.
Scorpion fish blend in with rocks and coral using their bumpy skin. Their spines can sting if touched. Golden damselfish.
Golden damselfish.
Golden damselfish are shiny yellow and protect their space in the reef. They chase away bigger fish to guard their home. Bumphead parrotfish.
Bumphead parrotfish.
Bumphead parrotfish have big foreheads and strong teeth. They bite coral and help turn it into sand. Lemon damselfish.
Lemon damselfish.
Lemon damselfish are bright yellow and full of energy. They dart around coral reefs and defend their homes. Salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon live in the sea but swim back to rivers to lay eggs. They jump over obstacles and travel long distances. Swordfish.
Swordfish.
Swordfish have long, pointed bills like swords. They swim super fast and hunt in deep waters. Sand dollar.
Sand dollar.
Sand dollars are flat and round and live just under the sand. Their skeletons look like flowers when dry. Sperm whale.
Sperm whale.
Sperm whales dive deep to hunt giant squid. They have the biggest brains of any animal on Earth. Goby.
Goby.
Gobies are tiny fish that sit on rocks and coral. Some share burrows with shrimp friends. Garden eel.
Garden eel.
Garden eels poke out of the sand like plants. They sway in the water and quickly hide when scared. You did it! 100 sea animals explored. Keep diving into the wonders of the ocean.